I didn't even check to see if OBS was correctly. It might be black for a little bit until OBS figures out what's happening. Oh, it might not figure it out at all. Trying to... doesn't wanna... I'm not sure which one we need. So OBS decided to break itself again, like it usually do. Yeah, it doesn't want to record. Still not doing it? Add another source then. Well, we're getting audio, so I could do... Oh. I could... If it's just... He doesn't want... It might be Riva Tuner. I think it's possibly Riva. Kill Riva Tuner and see if that's what the issue is. Oh, it's still not doing it. Do I really have to capture the window? I think I did. I just have to capture the whole screen. It just doesn't want to do the tism. Frickin' OBS being bad. There we go. At least it's a picture of something. Goodness me. And then I'll get El Ivatune. There we go. My goodness, that is annoying. Yeah, and from what I could see, it was, you know, audio already, so. I have to figure out. I hate OBS, because it just decides to not work in between when you use it. And it surprises you every time. It's the most annoying thing ever. So I'm probably just gonna go update it then, because I know it, because OBS has been out of date forever. Update it, because it freaking stops working. Like, updating it'd be even worse. I just want to get... for a little. There we go. So now I can get to the business of killing AI after fighting OBS. And just settling with recording the frickin' entire monitor. Because Game Capture decided that it didn't want to capture anything anymore.
Hello.
Hello. Is that a Kenobi?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Let me change my tiz. There we are. Why do you sound so sad?
I'm not sad.
You sounded sad.
My is closed off, so like I have the cold. Let's put it like that.
Oh,
I have
okay.
so, yeah.
See, you did sound sad.
No.
Yes. And I'm stroming HunterNet, and after getting OBS to work, because it wasn't recording anything. So I had to make it just record the entire monitor, because it's the only thing that works for some reason. I was also doing a lot of latency too. So now, PlanetSide 2 should maybe be better, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, because then they're third partying and so. Gimbaled guns being and almost killing myself with. Damn. Ah. Well, this can't overheat. Decided to get rid of. It's confused. I mean, I only died once from it. So it basically stopped power. Because it could overheat and kill you, so I just didn't even use it. Not really. so OP, the green goo. And what are you gonna be doing, Kenobi?
Then I will be eating.
Yeah, but what are you gonna be doing now?
No, I'm typing.
You're typing what?
General chat.
Oh, what are you typing in? Cat.
Giving cat ideas for alien biomes.
Okay. Don't. Wronged. Now we're in. Right. So. Just not dying horrible. He vanished. Okay, we found. Oh yeah, I need to. I was figuring out another thing with PlanetSide too. I'm having, because I had to like have the controls like super hyper sensitive. I'm having issues with like fine tune aiming. In a general sense. Because I noticed when I was fighting someone pretty good, the issue I was having with them was I could get on target, but I couldn't maintain the correct, you know, lead amount. It was extremely difficult to just maintain the correct amount of, like, leading. And that was, like, because, like, well, I can't correct, like, small enough to lock on to them. It just feels, like, super unreasonably hard. So I might have to, like, do more tweaking with the sensitivity. Probably reduce it by a little bit. Getting closely. Also, reverse maneuvering slowly getting put in like pencil mode. It's very slow. It's not very intuitive. You don't have very good feedback for you've entered it. You have a sound cue that I don't know what it sounds like, and then you have the speedo mute, which is kind of bad. Hang on. A decent play match on this map. This is the decent I like the on. And I want to change. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Switch. Also, it's good against AI. It's just not like ideal against players, especially since everyone can just run away and whatever they want to, so you can't pursue them at all with Plasma. So at least with like a GAT, you can hit them. Like with Plasma though, it's just like no. If they want to get away, they're getting away from you, and you have no hope of like punishing. over them. He's around. He's definitely around. I just don't know. Where are we? I wanted to say. Have you made your food yet, Kenowobi?
No.
No. Also, what kind of cold do you have?
A normal goal.
No, sticky keys. Ah! I closed the window. So annoying. Need to try out the sneeze. The sneeze gun.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
hello, I'm stroming.
I can't.
It's snowing again
Point is different.
because I'm outside.
Stop being outside, it's too cold, you'll die.
Are there people
I'm
around?
working on it.
Are there
Yeah,
people
there
around?
are.
Hi!
Ah!
Yeah, I had to turn it right down.
Why? Stop!
Don't you want attention from all the women and men? Isn't that what you want?
What do you mean? You live in Belgium, you know exactly why.
What do you think we are doing here outside? We're fucking screaming like crazy.
You
Yeah,
give
but
weird
people-
looks to people who do that there, though, don't you?
But people
Yeah,
in Flanders
That's
like people in
intentional.
Flanders.
Although I suppose it is Belgium, they might actually beat people up for that. I don't know.
Yes.
They sound kind of violent.
They do that, so.
Very violent.
I found something today.
Oh,
After they cancelled the reboot of Robot Wars,
Aw.
all of the ones who were yeah, it's a shame, but all the ones who wanted to compete in the next series, they all went over to China and competed in the series they have over there.
wow.
Yeah, Chinese robotics are actually really good. Probably not as good as Japanese, but
Yeah, the problem I have with the Japanese ones, they're more interested in the AI ones that go super quick.
yeah.
And they're
That's,
like
I mean,
sumo
if they
bots
made
or
a
whatever they're
battle
called.
bot, it would probably be very over-engineered. That'd probably be a
Eh,
that could be a problem. Be very German.
Anyway, I found a YouTube channel that has all the Chinese ones. Apparently the format is really weird though. It's like, I think there's something like 4 Chinese celebrities or something that get to pick which robots they want for their team,
Okay.
and then they have them battle. Then they have the robots battle against each other to see who picked the best ones or something.
Oh, seems interesting.
Yeah,
I could get behind.
apparently one of the shows did the format really wrong, and there was never any consistency in the rules. So that one's been by the community has been put in
The only way to keep
the
it
trash
consistent
bin,
was to make
basically.
it very strange. But it's consistent now, so it's fine.
Well, some of them are consistent. They have like 3 or 4 different competing robot TV shows. Like, all competing
sounds
with
great.
each other. It's like they took off there for some reason.
That sounds like great, because you'd have so much content, though.
It's like, I love it. The Chinese people are just like completely going against all their expectations of what people think they like. It's like, oh, Chinese people want to play MMOs and that's it.
No, that's
No,
Koreans.
apparently not.
That's what Koreans want to do.
But yeah, you've seen that, like, the majority of players on Steam are now playing Chinese indie games. Like, people playing Chinese indie games on Steam. It's kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, they actually care about good games too.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
it's
know why people
what
think they wouldn't.
they're just behind like the rest of the world, because it's like in the US, it's like, yeah, everyone loved AAA games and played those,
To
and
be
then
fair,
eventually they gave up.
of course they're behind. It was illegal up until 2010 for them to even play video games.
Yeah, but I mean, they got through the liking MMO phase really fast.
Now, don't get me wrong, the Chinese government are absolutely awful, but I've got nothing against the people.
Like, yeah, the only
And
thing, the only
they
reason I
do
don't
some
like
cool-
China, it's all the government. It's like, I don't know why the government is like such a pile of garbage. But other than that, it's great.
Because they have to own a majority stake in every company.
It's very strange.
It's very strange.
It's just
It's like,
it's just authoritarian.
It's-
It's like, well, I'm a filthy
well, it's like-
libertarian, so
it's like
I hate any
okay.
and all authority.
It's like,
matter
okay,
how
we
legitimate.
we're now capitalist, but the government is still communist. Let's do that. Okay.
I'm not saying I'm an anarchist. I'm just saying I'd only be happy if the government was run to the exact way I would want it to a T. So yes, I'm an anarchist.
Yes, you're a dictator then. But would you be a benevolent dictator?
Yeah, I'd be a benevolent dictator.
According to
Which-
you, at least.
Yeah, according to me. It'd be very benevolent. For a lot of other people, mostly probably people who are very left-leaning, they call it literal hell.
Malevolent? That's the
Yeah,
word.
they'd say it's like literally the Antichrist.
Malevolent.
It's a difficult word to say.
Malevolent.
It's malevolent.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I
don't
have
you
it
like
done?
the malevolence from Star Wars, though? That's easy. to say.
Malevolent.
The malol.
It's malevolent.
The move of it. The
Move?
lefa-fa-fa-fa-fa-fa.
Puff, 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 puff.
Alright, it's time to go to the Sptism map. Oh yeah, OBS decided game capture doesn't work anymore, so I have to do a screen capture now.
I found out why Vanu always win.
Oh,
Because
why?
both
Because they're
NC and
sweaty?
Terran don't want to fight them. They're like, yeah, they're not fun to fight. We'll just fight each other and ignore the Vanu if they take it easy. So that's why me and Kenobi were seeing the Vanu like fly to a complete opposite side of the map, just where the action was.
Yeah. Well, it's great. I mean, the best way to defeat tryhard clans, it's like, just don't even fight them, and then they'll get the press.
It's basically like that's what had happened last night. I think none of the Terrans and none of the NC were bothering to fight the Vanu. They were just fighting each other. So the Vanu had to fly their galaxies over to see something, like find something to do.
It gets boring for them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you do. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, if you want to be that sweaty, I'm just not even gonna fucking play.
Oh yeah, I suppose it was kind of fun shooting rockets at all the ships that kept coming over the top of us.
It's like I have no interest as like a mostly solo killer to fight like entire squads anywhere I go. It's like I have no interest. Like I don't mind if there's a squad mixed in with randos, that's fine. But if it's just like If when the entire enemy team is coordinated, and then my team isn't, I don't care anymore.
I'm not interested in fighting a Zerg. Yeah.
It's like, and plus I have no interest in being in a really coordinated team either. I just want to do random crap.
Just like
Yeah.
we do always.
Yeah. So, Kenobi, have you decided? Are we going Terran or Vanu on the US server?
You're gonna try US. Good luck, cause you're gonna.
Oh, you want to create a new character on the US server?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
go Terran Empire.
I think so, because I don't
Probably.
like Vanu. They're scum.
you used to like the faction.
I used to when I played them, and then I can see how easy they are to
I
like.
need to see what
overpowered.
benefits do they give. Planet side races.
Yeah, the Empire have fire rate. They have fast shooting. Bang bang.
So the common
And they're
pool,
authoritarian
Terran
too,
Republic,
so I like them.
conglomerates, Vanu sovereignty, empires.
There's also the nanite systems, but you have to pay
Yeah.
to be them.
You have to pay for that
And what
spicy membership.
what that does, it
Uh,
just puts you on the losing team every time, so it's
Yeah.
not that great at all.
And you get unique stuff.
Alright. You get to be a robot.
Cool robot.
That's like, I kind of think if they made a Planet Side 4, they would still have to have
PlanetSide 4?
have-
Didn't you skip a
3,
game?
sorry.
Yeah, when PlanetSide
Actually,
4
have you know,
comes...
I have you know
PlanetSide
there was another Planet Side game that completely flopped. I can't remember what it was called.
Was it... I don't know what...
It's probably a mobile game or something.
Probably. It's probably some mobile pizza trip.
Yeah, I was thinking in the third game that it just have, like, I would have thought the 3 different teams would have like, hang on a minute, this NS one is just like fighting for everyone. They're just, they're just profiteering. We should fight them. And then there'd be 4 teams.
How can you see the benefits of each empire?
You do the Google.
You just... Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I am Googling.
basically...
I am on the planetsidefandom.com wiki empires and
No, you need to go to Reddit. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
No!
wow.
Oh yeah.
Don't go to Reddit. That's a joke.
Dude.
I went...
Terrible.
I took a picture this morning
Uh,
of like a YouTube comment, and there was a Redditor on it that made like a really
Actually,
cringe
bonuses.
comment, and it basically summarizes why I don't like Red. Because it was a Halo 3 ODST soundtrack video for Traffic Jam, which was like
Yeah.
the 5th level in the game.
Anyway, I can describe Reddit in 2 words.
Tism.
Everyone neighbor.
Yeah. It's it's
I
my
can
my
describe it-
description of Reddit is big massive. Everyone's a massive.
I can also
I don't know.
describe it in one word. Game stonks.
Wow. Stonks.
Yeah, there's only the
Stonks.
stonks part of it though.
Alright, so
like-
how the fuck do I
You'd have to be
see
insane.
the benefits?
To be at it.
That's the introduction. I do not want to be see the introduction. I want to
What you could do, you can create a character and go to the training area and play around with them for a while, and then delete those characters.
Yeah, but I want to see like all the stats, what bonuses it's.
They get
it's
fire
probably-
rate.
It's probably still,
get
it's probably
fire
still
rate.
the quickest way to do it. You get
That's
to play
it.
the vehicles too. Because they have unique vehicles, which is the cool thing.
They all have unique vehicles.
Yeah. Like the
Not
Prowler.
even an argument at this point. They all have.
Yeah.
Kenobi.
I just started out the game and
Kenobi!
what?
They get fire rate. That's their bonus. More bang.
That's it.
Yes.
Wow.
Faster
And then,
reloads and
and then
stuff, yeah.
for the NC faction, which we've been using, their bonus is more damage. Less fire rate, though.
And yeah, and Vanu gets increased accuracy.
Yeah. Well, they don't get
Which-
increased accuracy. They get
Yes,
no
they do.
bullet drop.
They get no recoil, which
Yeah.
is basically the same
Not no
thing.
recoil. They just don't get bullet drop. But the recoil's actually kind of similar.
Yeah, we
all
not
factions.
going any
Very low
Vanu
recoil,
in
no
that
bullet
case.
drop.
We're
It's
not
like
going
laser
Vanu
beams.
because that's just pay to win.
Pay to win by 3.
Yes. because you have no recoil. That takes the fun away, isn't it?
Well, you
Well,
still have recoil.
They have recoil, but
Like, the
it's,
shotguns still
much
aren't
more
very good.
controllable.
But no one's shotgun's good. Actually, I was using NC. It's like I'm thinking. Actually, I think NC might actually be better than I give it
Open
credit for.
character slots. Yes. Create character.
But it's like it doesn't matter because basically, no matter what faction you use, the grass is always greener on the other side anyway.
That's true.
It always
Yeah.
seems like the faction you're not playing is always the best one. This is how
And
it works.
also, the game does not explain it. The bonuses.
No, it doesn't.
Well, they're just like different stats.
The
It's
game
not-
also doesn't work correctly.
You're just supposed to pick whichever one looks coolest.
And it has
clearly.
bad flying mechanics.
That's why nobody plays Terran.
It is objectively worse flying than Elite Dangerous.
Well, actually, the Terran Republic are conservative, authoritarian, collectivist
Possibly even
nation.
Star Conflict.
So they are basically a mix between extremists and communists.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
That sounds very fun.
Yeah.
If only they were wearing stormtrooper armor.
See, the Vanu are the most boring faction because they're just.
And the
Crazy.
NS operators,
That's
you
about
need to be a member.
Hmm.
Play those.
It
Yeah.
just puts you on whichever team is losing. It's not great.
It's fun. Because you get to play as a cool robot.
I suppose if you had like a big group of them.
And
that
you
they
get
just
unique. You also
randomly-
get to use the Nanite Systems Max unit, which is very unique.
Ooh.
Yeah. You
So
see
that's
it.
the-
If sometimes you'll see people. You'll see a Max that can throw grenades. That's like their main weapon. A grenade,
It's
like.
still not worth it for the cost.
I think I
Yeah,
triggered
it's not.
Daze because he probably has like a Vanu character, so.
Yeah, I think
We just
Daze is a
triggered with
Vanu.
Vanu because
I have
I
a
was
Vanu
playing
character though, because why wouldn't
Right, bus is arriving.
I want to
Vanu
try them
pay to
out?
win.
I
I
kind of
was
like.
smart. I stayed at work for an extra 20 minutes so I didn't freeze.
It's not that
pay to
Vanu's
win.
pay to win. It's
Pay-
just that it seems that
No,
everyone who
it's
takes
pay
the
to
game
win.
seriously.
It's pay to win. Deal with it. They have no bullet drop and all that stuff, I think.
Yeah, they don't
It's
have
pay
bullet,
to win. It's fucking pay to win, then.
but you don't have to pay anything.
No, they like the other faction have like faster fire rate or more damage. I mean that's fair, but like no bullet drop. That's fucking broken. Pay to win. That's how it works now.
It's not that good. You basically get screwed over in short range because you just die to either fire rate or damage. Which is why everyone uses the SMGs, which I don't think have less DPS like they're supposed to. At least for their factions. Or you can just use the Nanite Systems
Well,
weapons.
that's
for-
why the Vanu is basically the most dominant faction as well. It seems.
Yeah, well, everyone uses them. That's like, the most tryhards
Yeah,
just use
because the
Vanu.
herd,
And then,
it's the herd mentality. Fuck the herd.
and then it's the second most is Terran. And then people who
Well,
don't care
they-
usually Pickens.
Don't bother. You have a language stream anyways.
Wow. Also,
Okay,
Cammy
let me
died.
Start plan site just to show you a DMR on Vanu. lol.
Cammy
I will
died.
not create a Vanu. I will not create Vanu.
You should try them out, though.
No.
You should see if you dominate.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to download. I want to have a fucking fun game. No
Download
pay
it.
to win shit. No pay to win shit, boy.
Oh yeah, I already got invited to an outfit for Empire.
Yeah, Daze, because
probably
you're
like
a fucking sniper main on the Vanu, isn't it? Of course you have fun.
Yeah, probably.
See? And I'm not a frontline. See?
Yeah, you have fun because they're the most OP for snipers because you just point and click. That's what E4 likes to say a lot. It's just like click on their heads. Well,
And
unless
be a
they're running
frontline
away.
with my lag. That's exactly why you can't be a frontline, because of the lag. Like with Sniper. Yeah, now he changed his argument. Never liked being a frontliner anyway. No, that's not how you change the fucking argument. You fucking lost there, mate.
Why is he
You
such a
got
front
wrecked. I'll bet it.
Stop being such a frontliner.
It's true. I like indirect artillery ammo. Yes, that's a fair point. But you're lazy.
Yeah. Which really puts to the question as to why you play the faction which doesn't have bullet drop.
Give support of this. Snipers are not support at all. Get
No.
that out of your head. They never are support.
Snipers are selfish classes that you play to get a good KD.
Exactly.
They're DPS.
I played fucking snipers for years on a competitive level. They are not support, even close. They are fucking selfish cucks. And I
Yeah,
was one of them.
engineers are the closest to support.
The
You're
medics
giving your
and
team
engineers-
ammo and you still like are a main combat class.
Engineers and medics are true supports. Not snipers.
Snipers are what people play when, you know, they just want to be selfish and do very well for themselves. This. What other? Use green goo. Use my green.
Yeah, I used the Warden days. It's a semi-sniper.
Gimbaled goon.
Goo. That's why I said it was a semi-sniper. A semi-sniper, or how it's semi.
Semi sniper. The seaman
Seaman.
sniper. That's
Yes.
what you meant to say, right?
Yes. The
Thank you.
Simon snipper.
Simon Snip. Simon go snip. Green
But it
go.
really doesn't matter the stats what you have in Black Tech 2 because of how large scale the battles are.
Yeah, what matters is how laggy you are.
That's one of the points, yes. And also just sheer numbers. When
Yeah,
you most
and
of the
how
fight
sweaty
enemy.
you are too. The coordination.
Yes.
If you want coordination in a game like that, why not just join the military in real life if you want coordination so freaking badly? Because it'll be way more coordinated.
Yeah, and you also if you want to make it more
Yeah.
hard in real life, you have only one life. So
Yeah, it's also
so
permadeath.
if you screw up, it's over.
It's like, why not just join the military? Gosh.
You want to be a sweaty sniper? Go fucking sniper in real life, you fuck. And
Yeah,
if they
sh-
headshot you,
see
it's
how
over.
well drop shotting works in real life.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
See
works
how well
really.
no scoping works.
Yeah. Try to 360 no scope in Iraq
Yes. Good fucking
against ISIS.
luck. Imagine that actually be happening
don't
now in
know,
Iraq. Imagine that happening, God man. You see those military just dropping from building, do a 360 no scope.
Yeah, be very toxic. So what faction did you end up making?
I still need to create one.
Well,
But
are
I
you gonna?
thought most likely Terran because we only have 3 selections, isn't it? We only took one of them.
Yeah. So do Empire.
Father.
Empire.
Yes, the Empire. Go for the Empire. The Terrans.
Oh, something happened. I think I got friendly fired by like 5 people at the same time.
And I don't know what character I want to build. Either a healer or a mech. I think.
Oh, you probably want the mech. Mech's fun.
Yes.
If better stock guns.
And I have more life, way more life for that.
Oh yeah, actually with the Terran, with the heavy assault, you can get a minigun.
Oh?
Yeah. As your main
Oh.
weapon. You have to buy it, but you can get a minigun as your main weapon.
And what other weapons do have the Terran exclusive?
Just a lot of fast-firing weapons, generally. The main one is minigun, and then the mechs get more, you know, slow-firing versions of miniguns.
Oh.
You can
yeah,
you can
that's
go
the
to
mech
training and try them out, basically.
definitely
Oh yeah,
still
and the
fire,
main Prowler tank. The Prowler tank's unique because it fires 2 shots at a time. So you get a 2-shot clip, so you get the fire twice.
That is insane burst.
Yeah, per reload. And it's the highest DPS tank.
The TR has a small minigun for light assault ammo. What is the TR?
That's the Terran's
Oh, you can
Yeah.
just type out Terran, you fucker.
lazy.
Stop confusing me.
Kung Fu Woo Woo.
Yes, I
Oh,
got
has
confused.
Anubis done anything lately? In German?
Do I need to ping it?
No.
Come ask how are you doing. I will do it.
No.
Anubis. No, I will ping him. God please.
If someone ever asks what it's like being friends with Kenobi, it's the worst thing ever. I wish I was friends with literally anyone else. Over Kenobi.
I pinged Anubius and I said, Godbius, I saw that.
Wow.
Daze is struggling very hard.
Why?
I don't know. Because it's Daze.
Days. If you're having such an issue typing, why don't you just talk? It's way easier.
Yes.
Imagine how much more quickly you could not say anything. You see, if you would talk, Days, it would be really, like, you'd be able to, like, say something in, like, 5 seconds, and then you don't have to talk anymore. So, like, you can spend less time communicating, because you hate communicating so much. If you would just talk. More efficient. You can just call me autism, and then that's it. Yeah, but you're wasting all this time typing when you could just, like, say something in, like, 2 seconds and already be done doing something. So you could spend more time doing nothing if you would talk. Like, you don't see... If you don't see the logic, you're... Yes, it does. It bothers you immensely. Doesn't it make you feel sad that your keyboard is dying horribly because of how much you have to type on it? Like, frickin', you're gonna have to buy a new $200 keyboard because, well, you're in Brazil, so it's gonna be a $300 keyboard. Same keyboard I could get for $200. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy it, like, probably next week because of how much you type on it. When you could instead just, like, destroy a $10 piece of crap headset, and that would last you for, like, at least 2 years. But we won't even know what you'll really sound like if your headset's bad enough. You'll just sound like a robot. Don't you want to sound like a robot?
I bet he already sounds like one. He's secretly some sort of AI.
I don't think Days exists. He has too many plot holes.
Yeah,
in his
he's a fucking Discord bot. This is super
But you
advanced
won't
AI
use it a lot. That's the whole point, is that you won't use it a lot.
Mhm.
What do you mean? So you're saying if you got a mic, you use it a lot. Basically, that's what you're saying. And that's why you don't want to get.
on stuff I use a lot.
So you're
Why
saying
do
if
you
you got a
hate
DICE
these-
headset, you would actually use it a lot? You're a big tism.
I woke up Anubius. He says, huh? What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. He's not
And
used to
I
the
did.
fact that people think about him for no reason randomly when they're doing something unrelated. You're too interesting, Anu. You're popular.
One of his nicknames was called Godbuse.
My favorite name is Anuuwubis.
Yeah, Anubius.
Anuuwubis. Because he's a confirmed furry. Well, he's confirmed weeb. I'm not sure if he's confirmed furry yet, but when he's confirmed furry, Anuuwubis would make a lot of sense. For a nickname.
I said you need to rename yourself to Anubius.
Anuuwubis. Ah! I crashed into something. It's very fast. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
Right, I will finally start cooking. Then I'll come back.
No. You're gonna
Yeah.
starve. I'm gonna make you starve.
I'm gonna play Planet Side 2 again. after
No.
my meal.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna play as a fucking Terran.
Are you gonna join my clan?
I am in your clan.
No. I have another one for Terran
Wow.
that I got randomly invited to. Yeah, you need to have a different clan for every character you have.
Oh,
So you can be a part of like 4 clans at the same time. It's amazing.
seems so. Alright, BRB.
Gotta go prune. Well, I feel like my streams is 18 plus, so people really should not care. Yeah, I mean, Anubis probably is a furry just because his name's Anubis. Anubis is an Egyptian god portrayed as a jackal. So, that's pretty good evidence already. He's probably a furry. Very strong evidence. I mean, we should ask Cammy's opinion, because Cammy would know. You would know. It's because it takes one to know one, so. He could confirm it for me. Because I don't know well enough. I can't tell. I'm very blind. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, it's refit break. Oh yeah, so after this round is the last round I'm playing HunterNet. Because everyone's abandoned me. I'm probably gonna do what Fernando does. I'm gonna start pinging everyone in LFP. Well, probably just LFP. Oh, I'll see what Fernando. Start doing that again. We gotta be proactive, mate. The time for an action is over. We gotta annoy everyone in the frickin' Discord now. They've had it too easy for the last 3 months, where we are letting them just chill out and watch the game. It's time to torture them now. It's like, oi, mate, where you at? You can't just, like, casually have fun in this game anymore. You need to make yourself miserable and attend every single time there's ever a public gathering for playing. Something just... Either there was lightning or something just exploded. Like in my local area. I'll investigate that after the storm, because I didn't lose electricity. So it probably wasn't important. Or something fell over. Something might have just fallen over. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. There was one time where I was woken up early because there was a big explosion. And and the power went out shortly after the explosion, and then we later found out it was because someone drove into a substation. And the funny thing was, I knew on the news when they were talking about what substation was, like, I actually knew which one it was because I drove past it a lot before. So I actually knew what substation got driven into, and I don't understand how. Because it was off an intersection, so I don't know how the fuck you drive into it. Because you have to stop at an intersection. Because it has traffic lights and everything. So I don't know how in the world. And it would I guess it was. I don't remember if they were drunk, but they'd have to be. Like, that's the only way I could see someone driving into it. Because you couldn't. There's no way you drive into it, because it's on the corner of an intersection. So there's no possible way you'd drive into it. There's no road that goes straight into it. And there's no reason to drive into it. Because all the other directions you'd go are, completely far apart and what. Makes absolutely zero sense. Unless they were a tourist. That would also make sense, but they weren't one of those either, so. It was either someone drunk or someone stupid, and I don't remember which one it was. Possibly both. They were drunk and stupid. Even if I wasn't drunk, I probably would have driven into it. No, I lost connection to HunterNet. Oh, I got connection back to HunterNet. We had a Pong. Alright. If there's a storm out there, it's white outside. There's white clouds everywhere, so there might be a storm causing internet to... It's a strong possibility. You consider taking a break in game. Yeah. I like it because it's fun. Ooh, got that too. They're up, actually. I'm actually gonna be ending my Strom here. Because it's about an hour. And this is me by myself though, so it's like, yeah, an hour is good. That's the time I use. I lost track of the time a little. Basically. So I'll kill this boomer. This boomer deserves the time. There we go. And just pretend like I am ending the stream gracefully and you're not gonna see OBS recording it.